Alrighty, here we are. Honestly, I feel like we should be on. Can we say that we had a week off?
Yeah.
Okay, we had a week off.
We do pre-record shows sometimes, y'all.
Yes.
You know, just to make sure we're consistent for y'all.
The best of the best podcasters do it because we all have things that we need to do and plan and take breaks.
Life, you had things to do too. Yeah. Tell the people what you just came back from doing.
I came back from an illustrious trip from New York City.
Okay.
USA.
Back to Mecca.
What is illustrious? What was illustrious about your trip?
Everything. Like the first 48 hours, I was already so fulfilled with everything that I needed to get from the city, which was just like a reset, just an energy uplift, just a recalibration, just all the things that start with that ends with upgrade.
Okay.
And then the next following 14 days were just like nonstop. Like I really have not slept since August, goddamn 16th.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a while. That's almost a month.
Yeah.
Ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you get any new slang while you were home?
I knew you was gonna ask me that. When I was out there, I was like, I know Demi wants me to be out there in the streets.
I said I wanted.
You know what? I didn't get any new slang per se.
Man.
I mean, because we're still using the similar things. But what I did know is I was talking to this girl in the club, and I said something. I was like, "Damn, it's like 4:00 in the morning," and I'm like, "We not gonna be? Y'all not tired?" And she said, "You know how sticky it get." I was like, "What?"
Yes.
That's New York slang, though.
No, I mean she used it in that sense, like. You know, like if it's up, then it's stuck.
Yeah.
Like you already know. Like you know the vibes. Like you know the vibes. You know how sticky it gets.
I like that.
And I was like, okay.
I've never used. You know how sticky it get in a sentence.
I've never either. And she winked like, "Girl, you know how sticky it gets." I was like, "Oh shit."
No, I think I think you know how sticky it gets can be used in so many different ways. Like maybe you're talking to two dudes, right? And then it's kind of like, you know how sticky it get? Like I gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
It's a good
I'm obsessed
It's
with
like
New
it's
York
almost
slang.
like I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
It sounds like
Exactly.
you know how sticky it
You
gets.
know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is. You know how sticky it gets.
Or like maybe a guy, he's in between two girls, and then you be like, "Yo, what am I to you?" And he's like, "Look,
you know it gets
That's a good
that,
example.
yeah.
Like,
You know how sticky it
look,
gets.
don't be asking me
That's
no
a
crazy.
good way to use it in a sentence.
Exactly. You know, I actually kind of want to go back to Chicago. I miss so much food. I need to re-up on my accent. No, we don't have an accent, but I kind of want to just go back to the crib and like, you know, but
We very much have an accent.
we have an accent?
Yes.
I don't think
Do
I have an
you all
accent.
feel like y'all have the accent?
I don't. If you were to tell me what like a Chicago accent, I don't have a Chicago accent, right? And Demi don't either.
Okay.
So then maybe that's what you mean.
So we don't got good examples here, guys.
No, I don't have a Chicago
Now,
accent.
Can you make it up?
People outside of Chicago know I'm not from their city. Like people in California know I'm not from here or anywhere else. But we just don't have the Chicago accent.
What does that sound like?
Yeah.
One to the like
What would you say?
okay, so like cars like ka. It's just like going like to the like we just take the R off of stuff.
Yeah.
It just be random stuff. Like it's not like I feel like it's not
I
like
need
a
sentence
consistent.
to say. I
Yeah,
need a sentence
like
to
give me
say.
the
It'd be
keys
like,
to the
I'm
car.
phone them gray. I'm finna go to the car, and you ain't finna like.
That almost sounds a little southern twingish.
Right, it does have a little southern influence in it. Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay.
But we don't think it sounds southern. But people who not from Chicago think we sound southern. But people in the South don't think we sound southern.
So like a northern southern accent, damn near.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
Midwestern.
you know, like in New York, you guys say we went to the mall. Like when I'm talking to Will, he be like, we went to the mall. You know what I'm saying? We the or because like everything's an or in New York.
we finna go to the mall.
We go to the mall to the
You
store.
finna come to the
like,
store. You finna you
for the
come to the
car.
store.
Exactly. Like we just cut everything off, like cut it short. Y'all be like, mwah,
Yeah, we do. We do drag it. Not tall. Like
Yeah, no, literally like we'll be like, get some water, get some, water. My daughter, and I'd be like, yo, like it's daughter. He'd be like, no, it's daughter.
Somebody
so, like,
says sticky get sound real nasty.
oh, not sticky like that kind of sticky.
I mean, it might be. Demi went straight to you're talking to two guys or
Yeah,
a guy talking to
are
two
live
girls.
here. We're gonna start going live if y'all want to like get the live action. But
Yeah.
we got a few people in our live right now. One person.
Yeah, tell a friend. Say you want to see something crazy because you know how sticky it gets.
Right,
You know how
right.
sticky it gets. Maybe the title.
I'm supposed to be typing.
Put that in the notes.
because we're uploading tomorrow. So we gotta get this title has to be popping. And I feel like that is it. Yeah. All right, so Izzy, while you're in the notes, get into this. Oh wait, hold on, we gotta I forgot what.
Not that one.
Oh wait.
Well, then I make. Was this the sound we agreed on for Black? Okay.
I'm kidding.
Because that's the white business of the week.
I forgot what it was.
It does.
Okay. I need to start labeling them.
We've been saying that since we first found the buttons, like episode 3.
I just love the buttons. I think this is for the group chat.
No.
That's the group chat. So I need to create one for the Black business of the week. But hit it.
You know what I love real quick is that when before we start, y'all don't know, but those that are in the group chat right now, we're so like mellow, we're getting collected. Demi needs a snack, she needs a tea. We have all these things that we need to get collectively, and I'm always like, all right, I guess this show might be more on the mellow side. We'll pick it up and fun. And then as soon as like 1, 2, 3, it's like all of us.
So we are welcome to the Convo.
Shoulder bounce. It gets me every time, and I actually love it. It's like the sweetest, most genuine thing about this show. That no matter how freaking tired we say before we start, we're tired. I'm so tired. We just get the energy. But anyway, going to the Black business of the week. So I would like to highlight a business called Harlem Hops, and they are Manhattan's first 100% African American owned NYC local craft beer bar. So it's only right, you know, I'm a New York City girl, as y'all know, but I just came back from the trip to highlight something that's from the community, and for them to be the first like Black owned craft beer bar in America says a lot. I don't know how many.
Are you a beer drinker?
I'm not. That's what I was gonna say. I don't know how big beer drinking is in the general Black community, but I know, like, you know, in the hood, you see the Black people go to the corner store to get their malt liquor and things of that nature. But like pouring it into being like a business owner to this level,
I love that.
is super dope. And I hope that more Black beer connoisseurs get on the wave, because
I like beer.
It's money out there.
I have friends that like beer. Like I have a lot of friends that like beer. I like the
beers,
name.
like the pissy ones, or like the sweet,
like a cider,
or a Blue Moon, or
I'm Blue Moon. I'm more of that. So the hard IPAs, red nigga Robin. That's not me.
Like, it's not called red nigga Robin.
Red stripe. Like red stripes are okay, but like, you know, that hardcore shit.
I don't like no
like
pissy
beer.
Like who drinks Guinness? Not Hennessy. Heineken.
Not
all
bad.
All them pissy yellow ones. I need something like a Blue Moon. There's a
Stella Artois.
Stella's
good.
Anything with the ale. Autumn. You know.
I like.
Tell us your favorite beers in the chat. We're gonna get active, so stay up, baby.
Like how beers get hoppy.
950 Cash said that's his spot. You been to the beer place?
Oh my god,
950 Cash.
That's so dope.
Give us a review,
please
now,
do.
Did you see this? You saw this building, this place in New York?
Honestly, I'm not going to cap. I did not, because I didn't get a chance to get out to Harlem like I wanted to.
Okay.
But because I didn't, and because I know, I wanted to pay his respect. Yeah.
I love that. Harlem Hops, because the beer gets hoppy.
Honestly, before we move on, I think there's a beer for everyone. People just get caught up. It's like sushi. It's like you don't know where to start. So sometimes when you have a bad start to it, it just tarnishes your whole experience. But if you get there's a beer for everyone.
Yeah.
It's like wine.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah.
Sidebar, I just want to shout out Court, because I feel like we should go live every episode, because I love having people that we're chatting with. I feel like we're doing a live show.
Y'all come back.
Yes, I love that. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get into the Kool-Aid. It's a lot of good stuff today. Again, we're recording this episode the day before we drop, so everything is going to be super fresh, super new. We definitely have to start off our show talking about the passing of rapper. Somebody put P&D right here, but PNB Rock. I don't know who it was, but
Izzy had a lot of typos.
Listen, I was tired.
I read it slow because I'm just like, okay.
But I'll put the link
PNB Rock. So he was in Los Angeles on Monday of this week. And so he's at a Roscoe's location on Manchester.
Manchester and Maine.
Manchester and Maine. And so LAPD got the call, I believe it was around like 1:20 p.m. in the afternoon, of a shooting that took place at Roscoe's. One person went inside, asked PNB Rock for his like something off of it. I'm assuming jewelry. They asked him for something off of his body. And then after that, multiple shots rang out, and then he was pronounced dead 45 minutes later at a local hospital. About 20 minutes before all of that, the shooting, his girlfriend and the mother of one of his kids, one of his daughters, posted their location on her Instagram page. And so there's been so many conversations. Of course, we all agree here that we're not ever going to blame anyone, because you don't know what was the person's motivation. You just don't know. Like, you really don't know. But a lot of people started to say a bunch of harmful things to her about geotagging their location 20 minutes before this whole thing went down. And it's just really sad. It's really unfortunate. It's just like living in Los Angeles. Like, this felt like one of the safest places to me, like living in LA. Like, we come from Chicago, south side of Chicago, where it's already where you know how sticky it gets. You know what I'm saying? For real. And so to be here in LA, like in Hollywood, like, this is just the kind of things that you don't see happening here, you know? And just rest in peace to him, and, you know, just sending a lot of love to his family right now and the woman that he's with, because I mean, she has been getting so much hatred online.
Yeah, which it sucks, because people don't be thinking. It's like, was it the best idea to post the location? No. You know, even us regular people may try to delay or stall your location. But here is the thing. If somebody is after you, if somebody really trying to get you, me, you, him, anybody, they can find you. You know what I mean? Sometimes you make it easier by posting locations, like, you know, like locations, but so don't do it. This is now a
telltale sign.
A learning. This is now a learning thing for her. I bet you she won't ever do it again. Unfortunately, somebody had to die at the cost of it. Yeah. However, if these, first of all, these jack boys, whatever you call them, jack boys or whatever, this is their job. Like, I know people who, I've known people, I don't personally know people, I've known people who this is their career. You get what I'm saying? So it's a little bit more, she made it easier maybe by posting the tag, but this is what they do. Whatever car they drove in, I'm sure it wasn't a Toyota Prius. I'm sure it's hella niggas up there. A quick text could have went out. An employee could have worked there. So all 300 billion people in the world pointing fingers to his baby mama, to me, it's low hanging. It's low hanging. Like, put a little bit more. Like, if I wanted to get somebody, and I needed the location, I'm just saying there's more to it than just the location. And just like Pop Smoke, just like him, they were ready. This wasn't no like, okay, where they gonna go next? Like, this is what they do. A getaway car, a getaway driver, a weapon was used. Like, they were ready. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I feel bad for her. It doesn't appear, they're not saying that it's a setup. Hopefully it's not a setup. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm speaking on. As far as we know, it wasn't a setup. Yeah. And if it wasn't, then I feel really bad for her. I feel really bad for the daughter that they share.
Yeah. I would just feel awful, you know, even being like affiliated, like, cause you know, like you said, we just don't even think sometimes about like we're out somewhere like, oh, I'm at station 1640. Oh, I'm at Harriet's. Like, you just not thinking that somebody is gonna come up there. You know what I mean? And like do a heinous act like this. You know, of course, and we don't know how it's all connected or whatever, but I know that regardless of how this happened, I know she just feels, oh my God. Yeah, I'm literally just sending so many prayers to her, because I know that she is blaming herself. Even if she's not, this has nothing to do with her, I know she's blaming herself right now.
But yeah, so then what happens to people's compassion? Like, if she just legit she young, she made a mistake, like, everybody show they fucking plate. Like, in Roscoe's is a damn tourist location. Like, okay, that wasn't the smartest choice to make, but now she got to live with that choice, and then you got the whole internet dogpiling her. Like, come on, people. Like, I feel like compassion, empathy, just human decency be so lacking, because if that were one of y'all, like, fuck, I made a mistake, or I left, or I showed my tattoo, or something stupid you did, you would want somebody to have compassion for you. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. I agree to both of y'all's points 100%. I do think like in the whole sense of like celebrity safety in LA, like I feel like this city has such a large graveyard with fallen artists and hip hop artists and all. How do you feel like moving forward we can kind of, not we, the three of us, but just in a general sense of community, protect each other better and more? Like for me personally, it's pretty much more or less because it takes me time to go back and reflect on what I videotaped and took pictures of to want to post. But I generally don't post when I'm at a place specifically to the detail, not because I feel like anybody's coming after me, but it's just something I do not do. In moving forward, like as a community for the future artists and whatnot, do you feel like there's at a certain point we should have like this general sense of, if you are at this level of stardom, this general rule of thumb, and then start educating the people around us like, hey, because
I hear you. I get exactly what you're trying to say. And I'm pretty sure he had that type of caution. But the question, the concern needs to be, when are we going to stop fucking shooting each other for chains and shit?
Yeah.
You know what? Unfortunately enough, like, it's PNB or, you know, rappers like that make themselves a little bit of an easy target with the chains and stuff. It's like, at least I got an eye on a prize. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's one aspect. But really it's, when are we gonna question the people who doing the shit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because you can move with like military precision. If somebody needs to get you, if you need to be at Rolling Loud and they want to get you, and you are a celebrity, they're gonna be able to get you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's who we need to be talking to. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Right.
Yeah. No, that's actually a really good point, because blaming the people who, like, you shouldn't be shot because you had a chain on and wanted to go get Roscoe's. Like, that shouldn't cause for you to lose your life. Like you said, the question definitely needs to be more of, why are we shooting each other for, like you said, chains? And just like, you know, I don't know if they got the chain or got some jewelry.
Yeah, I was
going to
ask you, because I know you've been covering this story often throughout the day.
So
any new updates from LAPD?
All that we know is LAPD says that they don't have a make or model of the car yet. They showed his car was a white car that he pulled up in. They don't have a suspect's name yet. They don't have anything as of yet. But this story is literally developing. That like by in the morning, I feel like someone's gonna have some details, because Roscoe's did have surveillance video.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So and two, you know, when you were saying that Roscoe's is a tourist location, a lot of people were saying that this particular one wasn't like Roscoe's in Hollywood. Like this was like Roscoe's that was like, you know, there was this long thread of like people who live in LA were like, this is on the east side of LA. Yeah. I live in LA and I don't go over there. Like how we would say like the west side, right? Like, I don't live in the west side, so I'm not going over the west side unless I have friends over there. Like, I don't need to be on the west side, so I'm not going. You know what I mean? So I don't think this particular location was considered a tourist location. I think this was like spot in the hood. Like,
a Roscoe's is a Roscoe's. I hear what you're saying. It wasn't. Roscoe's is a Roscoe's. They not too far from each other either. Yeah. So had he had been in the one in Hollywood, they would have just had to drive up the street 15 more minutes. So I mean, yeah, I mean that is what it is. And I just don't understand why. You know, it would be much better prize if all these niggas band together and rob Jeff Bezos.
You know what? That's what me and my cousin will always, well, I'm going to say my cousin says, because I don't want to get too caught up in this, because, you know, we're on live right now. But it's like, we do all of this, like, very senseless crime with each other. And it's like, you know, these white people not trying to say, like, this is what you should need to do, because Izzy said it. But there are communities where they literally have way more high valued assets, and they leave their door unlocked. And if you were to go up in there, they probably would just be like, there's the key box, and you don't even have to end in any type of murder. But it's like we feel, or these groups of people feel so more comfortable. It feels more like invigorating to do something amongst your own set of kin. It's like, why don't you take that same, I'm about to do it, and go to areas where it's, you know what I'm saying? Go to Jeff Bezos. Not go to Jeff Bezos. Let me be careful with how.
Him.
Okay.
Go to him.
Okay.
I know he a little harder, but you know how much of a reward that may be?
way more.
He's not going to have cash on him, but that's what I'm saying. Be fucking smart.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to get from him? Some Bitcoin? Like some...
Look, I'm not going to give y'all free game. I'm just saying, go for a target that's worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it probably ain't even got to be, because white people, they be like black on black crime. White people rob each other all the time.
All the time.
It just don't necessarily be violent.
Yep.
And that's what I'm trying to let me
No, dead ass. They
But
do. White people not going into black neighborhoods to rob black people. White people are staying in their own neighborhoods. Like, there was this show.
Wire fraud and shit.
Wire fraud. And there was this, was it Paris Hilton? It was one famous celebrity that there was like a little show on MTV a while back. I don't know if he stayed with me, if y'all can remember this. But the group of teenagers, the show was about how they would go into their Malibu mansion.
That was a movie.
Was it Bling? Was it a movie?
That was a true story, though.
Okay, I knew something about it was like based on actual facts, but they would rob their own neighbors. They was all rich ass kids going into other movie stars and celebrities and artists, and they would rob around people that they actually was like, hey, how you doing, and be scot free. It didn't end in any type of murder or homicide or anything like that. So yeah, start making friends with some whites and go up in their crib. I mean, I'm not
about to get the people to be like, I was listening to the Convo podcast and it told me to go.
We don't condone.
I'm nervous because 20 years from now is where I'm concerned. Like, Saucy Santana, I don't want to be like, well, you all said it would be cool for blacks to rob whites. I'm just saying, like, it don't gotta be.
Exactly what I said.
Remember whose accent that was? No, I'm kidding. But we're just saying, like,
accent.
if you want to go get a lick, stop bullshitting and doing something that's going to end someone else's life and put you in prison for the rest of your life for what, 30 racks? 60 racks, when you could be getting long money and walking,
oh my gosh. Okay.
That was passionate.
Remember whose accent that also was. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So you know who also came up? Ray J. He came up this week. Oh, I forgot we're on live. I'm scratching. So we have got to talk about Ray J and Lil Kim. Not Lil Kim.
Y'all, I was like, what? Wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute. So Ray J and Kim Kardashian. So
yes.
I'm on Ray J's side. Whatever Ray J says, I'm with him. Okay, I'm supporting him 1,000% because I feel like
what? I thought you was a Kanye stan.
Okay, when it comes to
what
Ray
Kanye
J
stands called Yeezys,
probably
I'll be easy. When it comes to
Gemini,
when it comes to the case of Ray J versus Kim Kardashian, I'm on Ray J's side.
For sure. When I saw him announce that on Instagram, I was like, I'm not going to be able to be there in an hour. Because he was like, in 1 hour, I'm dropping all the receipts. I'm like, I'm not going to be there.
I was there.
What happened in that hour? I saw a little bit of the
everything.
Confetti.
Everything. But the most important part of it all was that Ray J literally went to go get the contract. He was like, I'll get you the contract right now. He was like, should I get the contract? Y'all want the contract? Everybody's like, we want the contract. We went to go get the contract. He pulled the contract up some kind of way on a wall, like a projector screen, and showed the contract of like his name and Kim Kardashian's name signed that they like this was official. And of course we knew it was official because
because I'm like,
they had a whole distribution deal.
Is this breaking news?
What's exactly the initiating reason of why this is even coming up as a fucking hurrah now?
So what happened was Kris Jenner was on James Corden, I believe his name, a late night show. So she's on there with a lie detector test, right? So she's doing a lie detector test, and the host asked her, did you have anything to do with Ray J and Kim's sex tape? Mm-hmm. She said no. So Ray J was like, oh, y'all got me messed up. Because, like, now y'all trying to sit up here and defame me. Like, he was way more upset than he should have been.
So what I was hearing, sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
It was that. So it was that in combination with the recent episode. I think Kim was on the Kardashians talking about some Saints video game on Roblox. It's talking about the sex tape. And then
I love Courtney's impersonation. I'm so jealous I can't change my voice, Courtney. Please, every episode, find somebody to impersonate. We're gonna have to add that into the. Okay. We're gonna. That's gold.
Okay. No, it was something about the Kardashians.
And so it. And then she insinuated on that show that he was trying to push a second or third tape or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess what he was feeling like, okay, you motherfuckers, I've had enough of y'all. Y'all keep trying to make me the villain, and I'm not the villain. This was a team effort.
Yes.
Right.
And not only was it a team effort, the groundbreaking part, if you will, is that Kris Jenner not only was the mastermind, but she also was the person who made them shoot the tape again. So they shot one tape, and so Kris Jenner said, I don't like these angles, and had him and Kim shoot it again to make her look better. So you mean to tell me
they went into the studio twice to make that weak ass?
I know. I believe
20 years later, that tape is not good enough for us to still be talking about
it. Really
so
isn't.
I think that it's 3 tapes because we saw 2 of them. We saw 2 because he got one, and then Ray J got the second one from Kanye West. And I think that there's 2 or 3, but it's definitely more than one.
It's a fucking saga.
Yeah.
Did y'all actually see?
Trilogy?
You've seen it. You watched the whole duration.
Not from ending to front. It's boring. I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I've made better sex tape in high school. I don't know why that sold for $500,000. They made $500,000 off of that shit. Yeah. That's what he said. Mm-hmm. Why?
Name.
What did they do? I never saw the tape. What did they even do?
I've seen a few seconds. Like
I've probably seen a story length worth.
I've probably seen a good 3 to 5 minutes.
What was it like?
Ray, oh my God, Ray, like, oh my God, like they trolicking through whatever resort they're on, and she got on like a white robe, and it's boring. It's boring. I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm not about to get into like the sex part of it. But if the camera kind of follows them, they're back and forth with the camera angles or whatever, then they end up he hitting it from the back, and that's it. That's all it is.
What was she looking like? Was he like going crazy?
Exactly like that. No, nothing about it.
Yeah, I don't remember nothing about it.
It was no Mimi and Nico. It was no shower curtain.
Yeah,
it was no shower ride.
Yeah, it's probably the epitome of sex. The textbook Webster dictionary. Yeah, it was intercourse.
I'm still mad to this day that Mimi did that dang on sex.
Why you mad?
Because it was trash.
I thought she did a good job on that shower ride. Kim, yeah. I mean, she moved a couple stock points in that damn Home Depot shower ride.
Yeah, I heard shower rides were going up in sale.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't like watching sex tapes, especially when not celebrity sex tapes. So and plus my mom is here. Hey mom, how are you? How's it going, mom?
I don't even know what a sex tape is.
I don't even know what a sex tape is. My mom was watching.
She said $1 billion angle.
Yes, mom. Oh, I love that. All right, cool. So what should we get into next? Should we get into the Emmys? Because the Emmys was a time.
Let's do it.
Emmys? All right, the Emmys were over the weekend.
Well, how about, are we done with the mess? Let's do the mess, and then we'll end. Because I put some good stuff in there, and I put that one 50 Cent story in there. So
Drake? You want to get into Drake?
I didn't know what the Drake one was about. Explain that for me.
I thought that was just something kind of clever to throw in there to because Drake recently bought himself $100,000 championship ring after his recreational basketball team wins the 2nd year in a row. And I was just kind of like,
too much money.
Damn, could this obsession with his dream, because Drake has always wanted to be an NBA player. Facts. He has his closest friends are NBA players, so he lives through the proximity. Yeah. So he was like, my recreational little league, let me not call him little league.
Not a little
but
league.
Let me not call him, but his official team.
Were people mad at this or like?
No, I don't know if people were mad at it, but to me, I just wanted to raise the question, like, is there a line between like when you have too much of an obsession over a dream? Like, we know he has money, but damn.
Are you kidding me? First of all, that is his 100,000 is his lane of money. His 100,000 is my $100 at Sephora, and I've spent thousands on makeup.
I knew Courtney would be all for it, so I knew this would be a good conversation. I agree with it too.
Thousands. I am no millionaire. Do you know how much money I spend on makeup? Because that's what I enjoy. You should spend whatever you want on whatever you enjoy.
I spend so much money on Amazon, and I love Amazon so much. Everything is on there.
That's why she don't want to rob Jeff Bezos.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I love Amazon. Jeff, give me a job. What's good? Like, I literally love Amazon so much. Like, I feel like you can find everything on Amazon. You can find food, hair products. You know, I redesigned my whole bathroom, my room. Like, I love Amazon, and that's how I feel as well. So I'd probably buy me an Amazon shirt with a tag that says Demi on it. Who knows?
Okay, so my final question with that is, if you could be a owner of a past passion, so not you're in the makeup world, so that kind of like doesn't count because it's associated.
Okay.
Amazon, it sounds more like everything and everything miscellaneous, but something that you're passionate about, but you're not in it, but you admire it so much. What would that be, and how would you ball out if you chose?
I used to want to be. I'm trying to think. So like my old dreams. I'm just trying to think. I used to want to be a publicist.
Okay.
But dang, that's not nothing to ball out on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I had an idea in mind just in case.
Right.
So when I was young, I still love animals, but I wanted to be like a zoologist and shit like that.
Okay.
Then I was like, oh, when you study with animals, you deal with animals, they get sick, they get die, and I knew my fucking empathetic ass can't deal with animals that I love not doing well. So if I had to like ball out on the passion dream, it would to open up like a very exotic, high elevated zoo.
Okay.
Where all the animals are living in the environments that are natural to them, not like how they say, but like literally like, oh my God, it's fucking hot in this desert biome because I'm in here with camels and freaking and zebras and shit. Or damn, it's dank because we're really in like a swamp, rainforest type of situation.
Sounds
So
passionate.
it's like extra
sounds
elevated.
expensive.
It is expensive, but that would be my Drake. So I think that Drake balling out on the ring, he got the money. This shit already covered for. He probably
Yeah.
already got this shit written off as some kind of expense. He owns a fucking team. So that's cool. But it's like, damn, you really are like balling out on your passion. So exotic, high elevated zoos.
Okay.
I think I have an obsession for technology.
Okay.
So mine would be to create the biggest competition for Apple and Android. It would be my own tech company because I'm obsessed with, honestly, there's a new iPhone coming out this Friday and I literally have to get every single iPhone as it comes out. Like I have to have every Apple.
Even if the update or the
It don't
change
even
is
matter.
minute.
It doesn't matter. I'm getting it. I've literally stayed outside of the Apple store before for 8 hours to get the new iPhone. Like I do not play about when it comes to my technology. So
I always wanted to meet someone like you.
oh no,
Nice to
Here
meet
I
you,
am.
Demi.
Thank you. I'm Demi. So if I were to obsess, I would literally put just endless amount of money to having my own tech company, like Demtech.
That competition shit is
Dem tech.
Demtech.
Let's go.
But
It's
the
it.
competition between the two of them, that shit is
Yeah.
You might want to get that written down and get it started before somebody else
hell yeah.
hears it, because that shit is dope. Court.
I don't think that dream is so far away though.
No.
You gotta understand, Ray J himself is in tech.
Come
Yup.
on, Raytronics.
Yeah.
Raytronics, Ray and Dem, Ray Dem,
Yeah. So it's not
Dem
far.
Ray.
Raytron. Demi
I think it's
Tech.
Raycon, right?
Well, I was trying to put them together.
Oh, okay.
I really did think it was
Dem-
Raytron.
No, it's Raycon.
It's Raycon. Raytron.
Sorry about that, Ray J.
He's never going to come on episode 17 now.
He'll come.
I said Raytron.
Raycon.
Raytron.
Get
Are
your
you
billion.
Googling it?
Raycon, I mean,
It's Raycon.
Raycon, you deserve your billion because she got her billion.
Yeah.
You
he
deserve your
definitely.
billion.
And they are known to play with people and their money, especially black people, black men. So I'm happy that he's standing up for himself. I did think that Ray J's way of doing it was very much so like, now these folks not going to take you fully seriously.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, the theatrics Ray J is kind of like what we kind of expected. It kind of gave me a little bit of a Kanye or Versus kind of vibe. And I'm like,
Versus.
like, it's just like, at what point am I supposed to really like be able to differentiate you being Ray J, the character, and like boom, boom, boom?
Well, I don't think he was being a character. I literally think he was speaking his truth.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the Kardashians have suppressed black men, from Lamar Odom to Kanye West to him. And
Ain't
the
nobody
list goes on.
suppressed fucking Kanye West.
Well, you don't think so? If you think
What's the
Kanye
next
was
topic?
suppressed by Kim Kardashian, throw a suppression emoji
nobody-
in the
What is
chat.
the suppression emoji?
Sad face, the green gun.
Ask your question again. Somebody just entered.
Oh, if you believe that Kanye West was suppressed by the Kardashian mafia gang, let us know in the chat. Drop an emoji that shows depression, suppression, sadness, upset stomach, diarrhea in the chat.
What's the next story?
All right, so the next one is about 50 Cent. So this was another crazy one. So, all right, so what happened here was Megan Thee Stallion has a song called Plan B. She released a remix called Plan B the Remix. So on the remix, she put Lil Kim on the remix. So Lil Kim on her verse, she was just like, yo, your son's a B, your mom's a B, your dog's a B, your son, everybody in your life gonna be a B. Like, you're a B. So then 50 Cent was like, yo, he hit Nicki Minaj and was like, yo, Nicki, like Lil Kim talking about you. She's talking about you, like your son, your husband, you, your wife.
Such an instigator.
Such an instigator. He was like, yo, her daughter's eye is messed up. Now, I didn't know, is Lil Kim's daughter's eye really messed up?
Yeah,
Really?
and it's gotten better over the years. And when she was younger, it was a lot more.
What was going on?
She has some. I can't speak on
I
it
don't know.
right now. But she has some.
Yeah,
she was born
whatever.
with some kind of like deformity.
He shouldn't have said shit about it. I don't even want to talk about it. At the end of the day, if I can use my last 9 words, I think it would be to say 50 Cent is a bitch.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's the bomb flex? We don't have it.
Anyway,
I don't think we have a bomb.
50 Cent is a bitch. And for you to talk about a young black, not even young, a child, a black child, a girl at that, not only that, her appearance.
Yeah.
You fuck nigga. Like,
donkey of the week.
Like, come on.
He really went too far with that. And two, just even the instigating is just like 50, like, you know, not Cardi, you know that Nicki and Lil Kim have had like this long-standing beef. Like, why are you even reigniting it right now? Because like, it just was unnecessary. Like, Lil Kim can be on her side, Nicki Minaj can be on her side, Kim can be on her side, Megan Thee Stallion. Like, everyone can have their own corner in hip hop. Like, there doesn't have to be so much like overlap. Like, I don't understand.
Well, she'll tell your girl that.
What? Nicki Minaj?
Yes.
I think she. Wait. What are we talking about? Because
that's why I feel like you're not a barb like you think you are.
Okay.
Because the barbs are at war right now.
We are at war. We're at war with Megan Thee Stallion. We're at war with Lotto. We're at war with Cardi B. We are at war right now. But, you know, I have to stand firm. Like, I do.
Nicki is beefing with Lotto?
Okay, so what happened with
She
Lotto?
beefing with everybody that's not her. That's not anybody that don't suck her dick. She beefing with.
I think Nicki needs to see a therapist at this point.
So like
tonight,
yesterday.
Yeah, like
she
yesterday,
is losing
She's I really hate to see it because like it don't even this shit is stupid. And you grown, mommy, you got a kid, you got so much personal shit. Like
not only that, she a whole legend.
Yeah,
but
it don't
right
look
now,
good.
Addressing that.
Right, always. I never not say that. Her as an artist, her as a rapper.
That's why we're even more disappointed because she don't need to do these fucking 3-ring theatrics.
It's like she like wiping shit on her like her
is
legacy.
she or is she just speaking the truth? So Lotto came. So Lotto did this interview and was like, it's so many female rappers out right now. It's not like how back in the day when it was just Nicki here and the rest of us are down there. And Nicki Minaj got upset about that because she just like, you coming into the industry.
That is true. It's a lot of us now when it wasn't before, Nicki.
Why you have to say Nicki? Why couldn't she just make it about like, it's so many more female rappers in the world right now?
Because it's fact. At one point, there is nothing to it. Nicki Minaj was solo basically in the rap game.
But that's not Nicki Minaj's fault for being popular.
Did Lotto say it was her fault?
No.
Did Lotto say it was her fault?
No, but what I'm just in replying to you here, I'm just saying that Lotto saying that makes it seem like, you know, Nicki like purposefully.
What's the sentence did Lotto say? There's so many rappers here, so basically Nicki like move over.
That
like
is
what?
not what she said.
Yeah,
she
so
said,
I'm like, what's the
she said,
context?
it's so many of us right now.
Okay.
Like female rap is really doing that shit right now.
Yeah.
It's not like back in the day when it used to only be Nicki Minaj.
And it was gatekeeps. More gatekeeps.
Who gay kept it though?
The game, the industry, just even like with social media, like now people can pop up out of goddamn anywhere
and be a rapper.
TikTok.
But that's and we want to see that, and that's what she was saying.
Okay,
that's what she said. You don't have to grab that and take it, put it in your chest, and take it personal.
Yeah,
because that's literally fact. At one point,
Nicki needs a massage.
Nicki Minaj, she does. She needs a massage.
She needs a new team of masseuse. Fire the whole team, whoever's on staff, to making sure that her mental wealth, her mental state is at homeostasis. They need to be fired and replaced because they're losing.
But then she also got, well, I don't know if she directly got into a Megan Thee Stallion. I think.
Weren't we talking about the other episode? And it was pretty like she was though.
No, but Megan Thee Stallion, this just happened over the weekend.
Subliminal still. Did she?
Yeah, like the abortion stuff.
She spoke on that, but she also, again, what people were saying was she ain't at nobody. So now she's leaving her little stupid, crazy Looney Tune barbs to draw these conclusions.
Demi's little sisters, come on. Aren't you not in the group chat?
All my sons.
But she letting them Looney Tunes lose it. You know what I'm saying? She was saying how the story she gave seemed very specific to Megan. So it's not hard to assume she's talking to Megan, but she ain't at nobody.
No. That's okay. So that's not what happened. So this is what happened. This is what happened. So Nicki Minaj told a story. She was on Queen Radio. So she told a story about some girl. She implied that she was pregnant. So Nicki Minaj was out somewhere with a unnamed person.
On live.
No, she was out and about.
No, she said I was on live. That's what she said.
I thought she was out.
Okay, go ahead. I won't.
And so she was out on live.
Yeah.
No, but then the girl told her that she should have a drink.
Okay.
And go to the clinic.
No.
What?
So the girl who she was with offered her a drink, kept trying to make her drink.
Not on live.
Not a friend, someone.
Okay. Let's say, listen. The girl kept trying to make Nicki take a drink. Nicki said, no. Like, I'm, trying to have a baby. I could be pregnant. I'm trying to have a baby right now. Right. And the girl was like, girl, you can go to the clinic. Right? That was what said.
Yes.
Then if you look, a live was posted between Nicki Minaj on the Hot Girl Summer video. Megan is offering Nicki Minaj a drink. Like you can say, like, oh, Nicki needs to dry the boat. Nicki needs to dry the boat. I can't even remember if the baby was had then. I don't know. But Nicki needs to dry the boat. Nicki needs to dry the boat. Nicki like, no, I'm not drinking. You drive it. No, you can see her decline. You don't see nothing about like, oh, go to the clinic, nothing like that. Not in this clip that I saw. So, but you could put a visual to the story that Nicki's saying with that live instance with
that is Megan Thee Stallion.
That with Megan Thee Stallion. That's why it's left. Like, that's why people are able to draw that
level interpretation. So pretty much Nicki's fans were like adding Megan Thee Stallion like crazy. Megan responded and said lie. Like she responded and said lie on Twitter. So then that whole thing, it got her all in between. So
and this is before this birth of her son.
Yeah, I think she was trying to get pregnant. Now y'all ever have a friend who nigga just ain't shit, like he a fuck nigga, you don't even really like regard him that much.
Yeah.
And so you say shit forgetting she got a man. Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe
I could definitely see that, and that was so long ago. Her son's like what, 6 now?
Yeah, he is taller still, but like maybe you just like. I forgot this nigga. I forgot you had a man.
And they're in the music video, excitement, and it's like, bitch, we know you, whatever.
But anyway,
I don't see that being no biggie. But the Barbs, y'all like to, yeah, y'all love this.
One time for the Barbs.
Y'all love to shoot in the air.
Crap, I have to find new sound effects ASAP. All right, cool. So we have to talk about now.
Stacey?
No, we're gonna skip her.
We're gonna skip her, right?
Completely?
You want to talk about Stacey Dash?
I thought I didn't put it in the doc, but when I saw this, I was like, that shit was, I almost wanted to see what y'all's feelings were about it, because I looked at it by myself. I spoke about it with nobody. And then I was like, shit, I wonder what y'all got to say about it, because I thought she was still off that shit in the video. And I was like, there's so many more extra concerns about her mental health that I feel like is in this video. And that's not even talking about the DMX thing. And I want to just know, like, was this kind of like, some people thought that was like maybe a stage, I don't want to say joke, because that's so insensitive and unfunny. But it's like, where is the correlation of, ma'am, this is what, you really thought this made sense. Like, you did this, you looked at it, you were like, okay, you maybe put a filter on, you decided not to put a filter on, and then you posted it and thought that people were going to not look at you like you're fucking bugged.
I'm not going to try to make sense out of anything Stacey Dash does.
Don't. So I just want to talk about it because it's in here. So
it was very funny. It was like peak comedy.
So you don't think she was serious?
No, I think she was dead serious. Okay. I think
that's even more concerned about where she is mentally.
Nobody's concerned for Stacey Dash.
No, I mean,
nobody concerned for that white woman.
No, truly. But whoever is in her, whoever follows her, she has followers. She has people that like.
Yeah, they don't know who DMX is. The people that follow her.
Let me see. I'm gonna take a little.
That's true. So I don't think that
see what her followers look like.
So I don't think that it was a joke. I don't think that it was staged. I really just think that she's just in her own world right now. You know, like I think that she's
her own white Republican world.
Yeah, she's in her own world.
She looks like she's bleaching.
Yeah. Anyway,
wait, can I see? Can you turn it?
Did you see the actual?
I did see, but
I'm just on her Instagram lightly.
Oh, those look like filters. Yeah. Those look like filters.
Very bad filters, though.
My thing, you know what my problem is?
She still got some of
that I assume that because I saw it, like everybody saw it. Like I'm just kind of like, girl, like everyone saw that DMX passed away, so why didn't you see it? Like, get on board.
Girl.
She says she's an inspirational speaker in her bio. Nah, I know you fucking lie.
All right, Stacey.
Okay, Stacey, girl.
Somebody called.
Sending you a prayer
Somebody called her
emoji.
Samantha Sosa.
Okay. So I really want to talk about Little Mermaid, and how exciting it is for Halle Bailey to be playing the Little Mermaid, a little black girl with pink dreads. I mean,
they're not.
I was like pink dreads. They're red dreads.
I'm sorry, red dreads. My bad. Yeah, I'm tired, y'all.
I'm like
with reddish. What color?
It's red. It's
yeah,
fire engine red dreads.
Yes, and you know the crazy thing is that there were so many little non-black girls and boys who are tight about this. And parents.
That's not black girls and boys. It's grown adults that are tight about this that are on there.
Who they? I don't know not one person.
You seen
there was
upset little kids?
There was little kids that were upset too. Little white kids.
I could see why little white kid would be
non-black.
I could see that.
Kids.
I could see that because Ariel is like when did Ariel come out? 19 goddamn.
She came out a long time ago.
Okay, so she's been white. Stacey Dash, new shade of pale for this entire time. Now we got not only this black woman, but a gorgeous, like they are shooketh to the core over the performance and how she's going to completely eradicate the fact that Ariel was ever fucking white.
That was great. I saw this TikTok of this.
Be scared. Be very scared.
No, I saw this TikTok of this black girl, and she was just like, honestly, I'm going to say what everyone wants to say. She's like, honestly, I think we should let white people be upset.
Let them be.
She's like, let them be upset.
Kleenex go up.
She was like, think about how you would feel like with the Wizard of Oz, like Dorothy, right? And we've seen, just for example, like we've seen this black figure, and then all of a sudden some white people come in and make it 10 times better. Like you would be upset too because they're little young white girls who look at Ariel and identify with her. I don't know how, because she's
the redheaded white girls,
like
the little
brunette. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I just simply don't think that people should be upset. I feel like we are able to evolve, just like we had our era of Cinderella being black with Brandy. So y'all got to be okay with.
Wait, what are you saying? Who got to be okay? Who?
White people.
Oh, white people. Okay.
But you remember we had Cinderella was black.
We did with Brandy and Whoopi was her mom and the father was Asian.
Yeah, random. But my point is that we had that. We had another white character as a black woman. But you know
what? I'm glad you brought up Cinderella. Whatever year that was, 19, God knows, Lord of our Savior. When that came out, it was still kind of like, I feel like it was in the black biosphere of like, I don't feel like that really reached out to the white masses where they felt like, wait, y'all turn Cinderella black. It was like, oh, y'all want to do some like off-brand type rainbow type shit.
Because it wasn't Disney.
It wasn't Disney, and it wasn't at this level. Ariel with Halle, like this is on the same level of them remaking The Lion King and putting Beyonce as Nala. As Nala. So so that's what I wanted to put the caveat of that. But yeah, be mad, be scared, because she's gonna fucking kill it, and she's gonna outsing every Ariel that ever was an Ariel and all Ariels of the remake, the cartoon, the pop-up books, and all the other type of shit.
What do you think?
Also, too, I'm happy too that it's happened. Sorry, I'm getting passionate like I'm a damn PR. But I remember like in I want to say 18, 19, when they announced she was going to be the Little Mermaid. Yeah, everybody was excited.
No, they were upset then too.
They was upset, but we were excited. Then COVID happened and all production stopped. And I was like, this was one movie in particular for me personally. I was like, I wonder if they're going to do some fuck shit and be like, well, we had time to rethink it. We've heard people outcry about being upset. Yeah. We might want to shift it. So the fact that they're still going through and going forward, I'm very happy for that team and the network and all of the production production bodies involved in it, because that was enough time for them to pull some bullshit. I see it all the time that happen in TV because they've been mad for when they announced it 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
I did see there was a little white young girl, and she was watching the trailer just with so she was just so happy to be seeing it. Like, I think
a white girl.
She was a white girl, yeah. And it was just really beautiful that, you know, some kids don't see color, and I feel like I love that she didn't see.
They don't get a chance to see people
exactly.
of color. That's what
you're saying? They don't,
that's two different statements.
No.
Same sentence, two different ways.
I'm saying they don't see color. Like, they don't see like black and white or black versus white. Like, they just see like people, you know, like little young girls and boys. They don't see people. They don't see color. They see people. So there were some kids that watched the trailer and just saw it for what it was, that it was, you know,
outstanding performance.
Exactly. And it was the mermaid coming back versus a black girl playing, you know, the Little Mermaid.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? You know, so I was happy about that. That there were that not everybody was upset. There were still some people that were supportive and happy to see the Little Mermaid.
No, I mean,
and it wasn't pink hair; it was red hair. I don't know why I said pink hair.
It's a small percentage of white people that were upset.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, and those whites gonna always white. So
there's until the end of time. So.
You're right.
And even no point in making us think about it. Like, I would rather them be ignored.
I just wonder what the sales are going to look like. Like,
they're going to be outstanding.
They're not going to lose $1 or a dime on this
popcorn's going to be sold
and
extra.
And which is why I went to your point of would they change their mind? Hell fucking no, because them picking a black Ariel was intentional. It was very much so deliberate. Not that Halle is not
qualified for
more than light years qualified to be a Disney princess, and you know, but there was some intention behind making her black.
What do you think the intention was?
What you mean? To make
to make money,
to make
and then
money,
to show we are supportive and we're doing diversity,
to
like
get representation.
Okay, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of representation, we got to get into the Emmy.
Oh yes, that was a perfect segment.
I'm so excited. The Emmys.
This was a great year.
It was a great year.
Well, we gotta have even greater, in a sense of like more black winners. In a sense, like. Go ahead. I'm not gonna roll into your thunder. No, I mean, when I look at that, like I'm not generally an Emmy watcher, and I'm kind of mad that I missed it.
Yeah,
because I would have loved to see these moments as they were happening with the rest of the world, not being, you know, shared with me via social media. But when you really look back and it's like, yo, some of these actresses like Cheryl, she's been acting forever.
Long time.
And it's like, this is your first one as a supporting actress for a sitcom-y black show. And it's like, but then also too, this isn't the first like well-crafted, well-written sitcom type of show. But it's like, damn, it took us to this point to get seen and taken seriously. Yeah. Because I feel like fucking Fresh Prince should have got Emmys for how long it's been on TV. Maybe even like we had what?
I don't think
Moesha.
No, not Moesha. But I can't verify. My phone's on. I can't verify that Fresh Prince didn't get Emmys.
Let me see.
Well, what I do know is our homegirl Lizzo. She won an Emmy for Watch Out for the Big Girls. That's like her competition with you know, Heavier Set Women.
And it's super new too.
It was she just announced it not too long ago. Really excited about her. Back to Shirley Ralph. What I really like is that all of her family was so supportive. And I talked about this morning that, you know, the journey sometimes, because her speech was so inspiring, that the journey to get there sometimes, you lose sight of that because it just feels like, okay, this is going to take forever. And then for her to finally get that Emmy after so long, I feel like it still was still just as bittersweet as if she would have gotten it like years ago. I think this was the time she needed to get it. You know, like everything happens for a reason. Yeah. And
I just want to stand corrected real quick before we move into more convo that Fresh Prince did win an Emmy in 1996. Outstanding lighting. Well, they got wait a minute. Outstanding lighting direction. So they got it based off of a technicality of lighting, not for any of the the actors and actresses.
We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, so Zendaya, she got an Emmy for lead actress in a drama for Euphoria.
Well deserved. She put her whole Zendussy in that role.
Boy.
Yeah. But you watched season 1 and 2. Or it's more than one. How many seasons is it?
2.
2 seasons.
Yeah, I've seen.
So how about the last season? I didn't get a chance to watch it.
All of it's good.
Yeah.
Season 1 and season 2 is very good.
What's the difference between the seasons? Like,
What you mean?
It's more of a character development and deeper. Deeper
into Zendaya's role?
everybody's.
She
no?
acted. The acting was good in season 1. Season 2 is just, it gets heavier. It gets more into. I mean, now we're further along into the series, so we're further along into the story, into the characters.
And is it true that it's not going to be back for a while?
I mean, it's an HBO premium show. They typically only come out once a year. There was a 2 to 3 year gap between season 1 and season 2
Right.
because of COVID. Right now, that series is having a lot of production issues between the creator, director, and the actors. But anyway, back to Zendaya's moment. It's well deserved. She won last year as well for Euphoria. She won again this year. She's the youngest actress with 2 Emmys. So I think it's well deserved.
I love
Yes,
that. I
there's a
love
clap.
that. She's so. I need to. No,
Don't
let
press
it.
another
Let
button.
it. No. Let it just. Let it just.
Yes, Zendaya, Lizzo, Quinta, Charlotte.
I love that. Let it just, let it go through its process. All right. So we got to get into Quinta Brunson. She is the creator and she's an actress in Abbott Elementary, and she also won an Emmy for Outstanding Comedy Series. And also, wait, Courtney, did she win 2 or did she win 1?
2.
She won 2. Also, she won Outstanding Comedy Series and also Emmy for Writing Comedy Series. And this is really, really good. I love Quinta Brunson. She's been paving the way. So somebody tweeted earlier today about like creators of shows like Lena Waithe, Issa Rae, and then also was one more person. I got to find this tweet. It was one more person. But I think Quinta Brunson needs to be added to the list as well.
No, the tweet, I saw it. The tweet was Quinta Brunson and Issa Rae. You added Lena Waithe.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, you don't think that Lena Waithe should be in there?
I would just say Lena Waithe receives a lot of criticism.
Wait, what does she do? I love Lena Waithe.
No, you should. I'm not saying, but she does receive a lot of criticism.
On what? Like what?
On some of the work she does, some of the work she does creatively, and some of the things she has personally, things like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I love The Shy. The Shy is.
Yeah, The Shy is a very popular show.
But then she had those other 2 shows that I don't think they really made it, but she's
20s or something.
20s didn't make it.
I
She was a
love
part
that
of
another BT
them-
type of series too.
20s didn't make it. Them was another show that got a lot of like.
See, I didn't see them.
Yeah,
Let me
and
see
nor do you want to see it. I didn't watch it either, but some of the descriptions and some of the clips I seen from that show, it was they call it trauma porn.
Really?
Wow. I don't
Which is like, come on, we tired of seeing that shit. It's like we more than that. We don't want to see that shit anymore. Even
It's American horror drama.
what was the Romeo and Juliet? What was Queen of Slim? Queen of Slim was to me like, girl.
That was her movie?
I think she was. Yeah, she was
Wait.
creator on it.
Really? The movie?
Oh, I think
The
hold on.
cinematography on Queen of Slim was amazing. The light, their black skin, like the outfit, the costume choices.
I loved Queen of Slim.
Yeah, Queen of Slim was lazy.
Well, it was lazy.
It was lazy.
Was I on edible? Because I was holding my pearls so
I
tight.
think it. Sometimes we just love to see black people. Just,
Which I do.
and I think they
And I
did a
do.
really good job. They were in New Orleans. Jody, I can't think of her last name, but she's beautiful. What's his name?
Jody Turner.
Daniel Kaluuya is beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it started out with some potential, but
What about it that you didn't like? Or what you felt like it fell flat or whatever? Whatever is the sentiment where you're like.
it fell flat. It felt like
Even at the ending, people were like standing up. Where did you go
I don't know.
see
I
it?
think
Did you
that's the
stream
storyline
it? Did
for
you
some
see it
reason.
in the
think
theaters?
I think it has shock value, which is what I'm saying. Maybe that way, but a story like that could have been way better.
Really?
Really?
But you know what? I commend her for creating these
I think I rated it 5
opportunities.
stars on IMDb. I'm not gonna hold you.
Wow.
I really enjoyed it. Like even there were moments, I can't remember specifically because the movie came out in 2019 and I don't have the deepest memory to that moment. But I was like, okay, what's going on? But when it got back to it, like when she started to fall in love with him, even the beginning when they were on a date and it was like, I'm not gonna fuck with this nigga for real. It's like, it was so, maybe I seen a lot of relatability for me, but there were points where I was like, I feel this character, how she tried to turn around and not be so scary, take control, because then he got scary and
yeah.
Ooh, you taking me back to the movies. Because you know how sticky it get.
No, I thought Queen and Slim was a good movie too. Just now remembering that it was Lena Waithe, I'm actually glad you reminded me of that.
Yeah, same.
But Queen and Slim was a really,
I thought
good movie.
that when the little boy shot the officers, like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. Damn, I don't think I remember that.
When the black guy gave them up, it was like, what the fuck was that?
But it was a meaning to that, and I can't think of it right now because I can't think of the movie.
When the black guy gave them up?
It was something about he was emulating the guy that there was a meaning behind that, but I forgot why.
She had explained it one time. That I know. I've watched the explanation because I was so confused. And I don't remember what the explanation was, but it was not enough for me to...
I feel like it's just general, like, just be, like, don't get too comfortable with people that you meet and thinking that they're going to be rooting for you.
I'm talking about the little boy killing the cop.
No, I don't even remember the little boy killing the cop.
Yeah, he did. That happened, but like I said, I think that was him
I'm going to watch it tomorrow night.
I know, I need to watch it again, too. I think that was something along the lines of him trying to just, like, stand up for what he believes in. Like,
was the cop good in that moment?
I forgot.
No.
Who's on live with us?
Nobody right now.
Okay. Get your snack and come back.
Yeah.
Get your snack and come back. I totally love Queen and Slim. We need to go watch it. That should be in our stream watch listen for tomorrow.
No, for sure.
But we have got to get into the... Oh, that's all we have for Kool-Aid, by the way, y'all.
That's cool.
Everybody ready? Let's do it.
Group chat. Okay, we got it right this time. I was like,
Corey, why don't you join in?
And you got those singing voice, Corey. I'm not going to be carrying this on my back no more.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do it.
Move on to the group chat.
No, let's actually do it for real.
No.
1, 2, 3.
The group chat. I'm sorry, I stuttered. I don't even stutter. I don't know where I got that from.
Why'd you stutter?
Because Courtney didn't come in to go over any mistakes I make over the wording.
Group chat. We need you to find like your notes.
Courtney, why don't you like doing that? And you could really sing.
I can't really sing. I can't.
Is it because, are you having a Beyonce moment?
Girl,
like, do you feel
I do not know how to sing.
Oh.
The
group chat, the convo.
Let's move on to the group chat, please.
All right. So this week the group chat says, if you see me talking to myself, don't say none to me because I'm having a staff meeting. Eye roll emoji. So I picked this with a couple of follow-up questions for you guys. So have you ever been caught having a quote-unquote me moment in public? I can definitely attest to shit. In the morning when I meditate, I be like, okay, this, that, and third. Not in public necessarily, but I have had moments, especially like grocery shopping, deciding if I really need this item, like at Sephora or Ulta. It be moments. Yeah. What are y'all?
I've never been caught talking to myself, I don't think. Or, I mean, maybe like mumbling under my breath, but I've never been caught talking to myself because at home, I be having full-blown, full volume level conversations, me to me, CoCo to Courtney. Like, it be...
In the mirror or just out? You in the microwave? Okay.
Walking in the house like, what the fuck? Like, what? Why am I doing this? Like, where did... Full conversation, start to end, the whole time.
No,
but I've never been caught.
I literally have full staff meetings, like you said, too. Well, mine is more so like about my day. So I'm like, all right, babe. So if I wake up, if I get out the house at this time, boom, then I'm going to get in the car. Oh, I got to get some gas. Boom, got to get that. Then I get to work. But like that is me having like my full meeting. Necessary. Oh, yeah, the process is so necessary. And then I'm like, all right, babe, when I get off work. Because I go to work and then feed my dog. And then it's a long day.
When you go to work, then you feed your dog?
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
Sometimes.
I'm not going to talk about it.
I think she only there a couple hours and she come back and then you finish another taping, right?
It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Okay. But I love my dog and I make sure he's okay.
So. Okay, cool. Because that sounded a little sticky.
You know how sticky you get?
I forgot my train of thought.
No, I have full on staff meetings with myself all the time, and we just chat. We chat it out because sometimes there's no one. Sometimes there's literally nobody that you can talk to about certain things. And you can just like holler at yourself.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Sometimes I'll be like starting the conversation in my head, like I'm talking to somebody in my head, like, oh, and he said this, and I said this, and then I'll come out and say my part out loud, and I'll be like, man, I don't even care about that shit, and I'll be like,
really,
yeah.
Oh, you really be talking
so you internalize the person speaking, and then you say it outside.
The conversation be in my head, and then when it's my lines, I sometimes say them out loud.
But I don't even give a fuck about that shit,
man, I don't give a
nigga.
fuck about that shit. Man, fuck that. I don't care. He can think what he want to think. I be like saying that.
these in words. Okay?
I be saying that part out loud, and then I be like, "Shit, I'm over here talking to myself, saying shit that I'm like, I should have said this."
I love that.
It's a good process.
It's a good process, and
Yeah,
also
it's healthy.
you can.
Yeah.
It's healthy. It's a good
Self-love.
process. Self-love. You can also plan out what you're gonna say. So if you need to like you were saying, like having a conversation, if you end up having that conversation with that guy, you've already talked it through.
Mm-hmm.
So now you know like what to say. Like, cause I'll think through what I'm gonna say to somebody. Like I had a meeting earlier with my boss today, and I literally had a pre-meeting with like what I'm gonna say to him to myself. Like we talked it through. So by the time it was time to execute, it was perfection.
Okay. Have you all ever known someone to refer to themselves in first person though?
I do it all the time.
So when you're talking to people, be like, well, specifically, I mean, like we're having a conversation. You're like, well, Courtney wouldn't say that, or Courtney didn't say that, and it's like, you're talking to me about
like,
you.
I'll drop something or hit something or do something and mess it up, and I'll be like, Courtney, like, what are you doing?
Okay, that's fair. Then,
well, mine is more so like, is Demi going to the mall? Demi's going to the mall. Like mine is like, yes, Demi's going to the mall.
So
like,
you give yourself actionary, I guess, approval or confirmation to yourself.
You know, like say like someone says something like Courtney be like, hey, is Demi gonna go? I'll be like, yeah, Demi's gonna go. Like I'll just talk in first person sometimes. Well, second person. Is that second person?
I think that's first person.
Yeah, I'll talk in first person sometimes because it's just like it's fun. Like oh yeah, Demi's
sometimes
when
I don't think I've ever done that.
Demi's excited. She's having a good night. Demi's tired.
Sometimes when I'm texting, but I jump in and out of first and third, second person.
We have actresses on the show. If y'all didn't know, that's breaking the fourth wall and then letting them in.
Were you ever an actress?
But I studied acting though when I was younger. Yeah,
that's nice.
And then
you had a thought. Look,
I don't know what it was.
You keep forgetting your thoughts tonight.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to keep her running so she doesn't get them too loosey goosey. And last one for you all and the group chat: how long is it too long to be having a self-led meeting? Because there's a thin line between your little bit of a what people talk to themselves. It's not psychotic.
I don't think there's a time frame.
No,
you gotta talk
if you
want to talk
to
yourself,
it out. Now, if you have some mental issues, you know it. Sometimes you don't know it.
Yeah. I was like,
but if you don't know it, we're not gonna be able to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But is there an amount of time like before you be like, okay, that needs to be phoned with a friend?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay.
Yeah, I do think that the majority of the people that have mental, like real life mental, don't really know they have it.
Yeah, they don't know they have it.
Until somebody tells them, like, bro, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't think the people that might have a mental setback or disability know that they have that setback or disability.
But if I'm really bothered by something, then I'll get on the phone. But sorry, y'all.
Bless you.
If I'm just trying to plan out my day or working through something in my head, I'll talk to myself all day.
Okay, cool. So you heard it live from the Convo first. If you have to talk to yourself about getting things through or have about conversations with others, we have confirmed that is safe, FDA safe and approved. And if you talk to yourself a little bit longer than those
you're fine.
minor, you're also fine. But if you're arguing with yourself, you're like, bitch, no, I ain't. Maybe you need to phone a friend.
I do that sometimes too.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You argue with your...
Not full on, but like if I have a thought in my head like, oh shoot, like I look fat in this, I'll be like, bitch, shut up. You look like you fine. Like you beautiful. I try to definitely like if
positive
I get to self-deprecating and stuff like that or picking something up, I'll definitely say out loud, like, bitch, you found this hell. Like, shut up.
Period.
Like, I argue with myself. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's Aquarius thing, maybe.
Well, that is the group chat.
That is the group chat. Thank you for chatting back.
Thank you for chatting Oh, yes. Exactly. Write that down. All right, cool. So now it's time for Courtney's favorite time of the day. Stream, watch, listen. Yeah.
Time of the day at 9:49 p.m. PST.
What time is it?
9:49 p.m.
Are you taking
PST.
minutes?
So it was a lot of stuff like I kind of watched and listened to over the week. I just kind of narrowed down to some highlights. So Ari Lennox album came out.
I heard.
Age, Sex, Location, ASL. Y'all remember putting that in?
Yes.
Yes.
What was y'all AOL screen names?
Demi Ball Girl.
Demi Ball Girl. Mine was, anybody that went to McKinley. Y'all remember where I was? Nelly Lover 30.
Nelly Lover 30.
Nelly Lover 30. LUVA.
Okay, mine was funny because that love was very popular. I feel like at that time, mine was Love Tis Jamaican.
Love Tis Jamaican.
Yeah.
That was a good accent.
Yeah.
Demi Ball Girl.
Yeah.
That was my AOL
but Ari Lennox, ASL came out, bomb, fire, and nothing less than what I expected.
Ooh, I'm going to listen to it when I'm driving home.
Yes. Jeremy called me yesterday or texted me yesterday, reminded me that Tink's album came out.
Tinky.
Yes, and it's actually really good.
Yeah.
She tends to like to incorporate samples a lot, but to me, I enjoy listening to her samples.
As long as she doesn't do it like Sweetie.
No, it don't be Sweetie. It don't be copycat. But it be different. It's different, but still familiar.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I like Sweetie samples. I think it's tasteful.
I think Sweetie has some fun singles. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, I couldn't listen to a whole album of that type of sample. Then I had watched. I'll wait for that one. But then FNF remix came out.
Oh,
the little snippet I heard from Sweetie was good, but she got removed from it. JT and Lotto was added. Lotto was a little boring, but JT did okay.
You sound such like a teacher. Lotto was a little boring, but JT did okay. I'm gonna give y'all a C+ overall.
But serious, do we know why Sweetie got kicked off the song?
I don't know why she got kicked off the song. I didn't hear the rest of the verse, but the verse I heard was I'm PRETTY. What was it?
Not an alphabet song.
No, it was like but FMF is the album. She's spelling out FRE.
I know, but she already did it. So you can't come on and do another alphabet.
No, but then she goes into if you know what that mean, which was Webby, which was a nod to Webby, and I'm like, that shit sounds kind of cute. I know Sweetie, they be coming down on Sweetie a lot, but like. Sometimes people just need to have fun in music. I feel like on Twitter, people be extra fucking serious and music connoisseurs. I'm a music connoisseur, but I still try to, like, sometimes songs are fucking fun. Have fun, people. Yeah. Like, we didn't used to get down to Who Let the Dogs Out.
That was my shit.
Now everything gotta be like, what the fuck is she? Now I get fuck shit. I do
Courtney, that was a great fucking example. Now Who Let the Dogs Out?
But like, we used to be,
Hey.
And that got all kind of commercial advertisement deals and everything.
But now if somebody have a little fun in the song, so that is this.
But I think it's because Sweetie's always having like too much damn fun.
Is that a crime?
No, it's not a crime. But sometimes I'm like, if you want to be, it's like, all right, if you want to be considered as like I'm a rapper, or you even want to be sitting at a table where there's could be potential, or there are official lyricists, you gotta stop doing that shit. You can't be old McDonald.
She's not sitting at the lyricist table.
But would she want to?
She's not.
No, she does not want to. She is pretty.
Okay, you know what it is?
I make music for the fun, pretty bitches.
I went to what shit. It was some music awards. I can't remember right now. It's gonna come to me. Whatever. Sweetie performed, and she also received an award of some recognition. And when she gave her speech, she was very much. I've never seen Sweetie talk for real before. I thought she was in the same type of headspace that y'all are describing. But when I heard her speak about how serious she is about music, rapping, and all this type of shit, I was like, oh, you want to be seen as like a rapper? Like you want people to take you more seriously, but then you make this fucking like goosebumps ass music. And it's like, ma'am, you have to really start putting out like real music if you want to be seen as a rapper. If you want to be like a Sephora, Mac girl, like commercial, that's cool. And she can do that because she is a gorgeous girl. But when I heard her, I can't remember what damn music award it was that I went to see. They were highlighting it. But she was coming up with a tone like, look, I need you to stop playing with me. Like I really does this. I'm serious about it. I'm passionate, and I'm coming and stepping on next. And I was like, oh, I didn't know.
You have to have, as a rapper in hip hop, that's the attitude you have to have.
Who Let the Dogs Out didn't talk like that?
Was that rap and
hip hop?
That
was definitely pop music. That was not hip hop. Do not let Courtney
she gaslit
you into thinking that was hip hop.
me.
That's definitely pop.
When did I say that it was
You
hip
didn't.
hop?
No, I'm just saying.
She did it. But we're making it funny.
But no, like, first of all, Sweetie went to USC. She graduated from a top school. I think of course she wants to be taken serious as an artist. And you got to think, for her to not be able to rap, quote, I'm not saying you said, but rap, she then put out some songs that did some numbers. And now she's a solidified whatever artist. And now, at the end of the day, Sweetie is a brand. She's already then branded herself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know she had the thing with the McDonald's and some other stuff.
Yeah, so once a year she want to make a little fun pretty bitch song. Let her do it.
Let her do it.
Well,
I'm not looking for her to be the next Lauryn Hill.
Right.
I am. No, I'm totally joking. I'm totally joking. But for her to be taking off the song, I feel like that's a very big action against someone that you already agreed. Everyone knows. Like, I would love to know what she did for that.
Happens, but it happens all the time. But
did they release it? Then they take off?
No, they never released it. But what happened was she went on to Carisha Please, Young Miami's podcast.
Great episode, by the way.
And was it?
I loved it.
I didn't.
I have not watched a full episode of that.
But she was saying she had talked about how she was on the FNF remix. The FNF remix came out an hour later, and she was not on that.
Oh, so she didn't even know.
Yeah, it wasn't a big thing. I feel like it was a little buzz on the internet about it, but yeah, I think people have moved on. I saw JT tweet that a DJ in Houston played Sweetie's version and shouted out JT though.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was. But back to really quick, just to Young Miami's, because I got confused about which one it was. Back to Young Miami's podcast real quick.
Yeah.
I love her podcast. I think
I like it too.
Like, even like Sweetie was just like, she almost got me caught up a couple times because she just make you feel so comfortable. Like, even Young Miami being able to ask Sweetie, like, did Quavo take your car back?
But that's what I want. I want them to talk like that. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less than that with her.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I see somebody like Carisha sitting on a podcast with bitches like her, like, I want to talk. Like, you trying to be so diplomatic, and I get you don't. Nobody asking you to put your business out, but I felt like, girl, you knew what question you. Why you up in here telling me? I don't kiss it. Like, girl, if you wasn't gonna talk.
Yeah.
Y'all could have just made a song together and did a cute video.
A TikTok.
Interlude. This could have been an interlude.
Yeah.
But whatever. I think they look beautiful. It was definitely fun to look at.
It's fun to look at, and I like that Young Miami has different backgrounds every time she does it. Like, every time she does it, like, the background
really cute. And she always it always goes from the sunsets.
Okay. She shoots right before it gets dark.
2 of the episodes I've seen, she's done that. The ones where she's been outside, it'll start out daylight, and then it'll.
Shout out to the lighting team for keeping that shit balanced.
I love her.
And come work with us.
Yes, please elevate us.
That's revolt.
Everybody on her team, come help us out. So Izzy, what are you hitting for stream watch this? Shit, this one. Excuse the heck out of me.
I'm gonna sit the fuck back down.
We had got it's a Carisha Please FNF remix. Okay, then I went to him. Oh yeah, what I'm watching. So I am catching up on the last little bit of Handmaid's Tale. I've already seen it, but I'm freshening up. Sorry, on the last few episodes of last season because the new season starts 14th. Does anybody watch it? No.
Nope. No Handmaid's Tale.
Okay, Handmaid's Tale. If y'all don't watch it, it's a really good show.
Is it scary?
No, it is not scary. I remember I suggested this show to my cousin, and I said, this was before Roe v. Wade. This was years ago. This is probably like 2019, 2020. And I was like, oh, you should watch Handmaid's Tale. They had did something small but major with abortion, right? And I was like, you should watch Handmaid's Tale. I'm like, in a few years, this is where we're going to be at. And she was like, no, we not. Like, no, ain't no way possible. Right. Yeah. You watch Handmaid's Tale, we about this close to being handmaids.
I've seen the trailer. I'm familiar
and what
with
happens
the show,
is people think like these little changes and shit like don't matter. Or it's like, man, I'm in California, so I'm good on abortions.
That's how it always starts.
That's how the fuck it starts. And then in a minute, they didn't restrict your passport. Now you can't get into another country. Then they start doing a whole bunch of weird shit. And before you know it, ain't shit you could do.
And we in Black Mirror episode 12.
Oh, child.
Then
I heard Handmaid's Tale was really good. I just haven't got a chance to yet.
It is really good.
Yeah.
Now this, if you want this stand up, I don't know why I don't talk. Well, I know why I don't talk about it more. I don't want to. do I want to give away the key thing?
We're on the edge of our seats.
It's so Rothaniel. Do y'all know Gerard Carmichael?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
He has a stand-up, Rothaniel, right?
Catch that.
This is like, I've never seen a stand-up like this before. It's like, now his type of comedy is not like rah, rah in your face, but I love his comedy style. But you could just tell he has more than 3 brain cells, and that's all. I find that very
sexy.
attractive. Yeah,
You see how tall he is.
He's tall. I think he's from
35.
Well, you might want to watch the stand-up. I'm not gonna give away too much.
He like white women?
Watch the stand-up.
He don't like women?
Watch the stand-up. Did you watch the stand-up?
No, but I know that I know his sexual orientation.
Okay, so anyway, he comes out in the stand-up. Damn, I just ruined it for y'all.
He does?
But it is so well written. I didn't know. You don't know before this stand-up that he is. This is how he came out.
That was his finale joke?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. And then it's like interaction with the crowd. This is like.
Now I want to see it.
And he won an Emmy. And he was up at the Emmys with his Kanye shit. Like, if I don't win, I'm getting up, I'm leaving. It's gonna be an empty table at the seat. And I'm like, you deserve the win. Like, it's really good.
Damn, Corey, you coming with that heat this week.
Oh, yeah. So then you had Hunk for Jesus, Save Your Soul. So I did watch that.
You liked it?
I saw
It was cool. It was entertaining. It was cool. It was
I
not.
literally hate
So
it.
give us an order of what need to watch.
Right,
1, 2, 3. Because you gave us a lot.
Well,
It
I
got
want to say
2.2 stars.
what Hunk for Jesus. Hunk for Jesus is like one of those, like one of them little comedies. It's all almost like Medea.
It's just the ending didn't give me anything. Like I still.
Regina Hall in it, she didn't carry no weight.
Yeah.
she killed
She,
it.
you know what I mean? Like the two characters, Regina Hall and
Sterling.
Yeah, like they're really good. But most people were saying it was basically like a documentary of Eddie Long.
What?
It was.
Not in real life though.
Almost bar for bar, yeah. But anyway, you said order. I think with y'all, because it's hard to get y'all to binge stuff, definitely watch Rothaniel because that's only a one
Special.
That's a special.
I agree. I
Have some wine, smoke some weed. It's just don't expect to be like rolling in tears, but he's funny, he's intelligent.
Yeah.
It's very
I like intelligent
compelling.
comedy.
Yeah, it's really good.
Demi,
So.
yeah.
I like stand up, but I'm very picky about the stand up that I watch.
Like most.
Yeah.
Stand up is very subjective.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
For my stream, I'm gonna put King Richards. I know I'm late as fuck.
Wow,
I'm
you're just
almost
not saying that?
I'm almost embarrassed to say, but because I've now got my King Richards stamp on my passport, I can probably say that I've been there. Okay. I watched it on my flight going
Wait,
to
what you mean, King Richard stamp on your passport?
No, I'm just saying like I've seen it. Like I'm a part of the crew now.
Oh.
Yeah, not an actual stamp, y'all.
Okay.
So I saw it on my flight to New York, and I was like, let me see what movies is on this goddamn, flight. And I was like, damn, I've been meaning to see it, but I wanted to see it in the right way, and the right way never was right. Yeah. So then it became friggin' August.
Backburner.
And I was on that plane crying, and I was like. Yeah. In this little 1x1 back of the seat screen, I was like, damn, I wish I seen it even bigger. So if you haven't seen King Richard, don't feel bad about it. Just see it before the year is out because we will close the gates on, you can have your black card be possibly revoked. Then for my watch,
that is why Will Smith received that Oscar that he slapped the nigga for.
I know, but I wanted to see it right.
No, I'm just saying that's even more reason to watch.
Yeah, I know. And from then I was like, nah, I didn't see it right. I gotta I think I wanted to be on a date. I don't know. I'll be having my own.
You want to be on a what?
I wanted to be on a date. I wanted it to be like a thing, but I don't know.
It's not a date movie. It's not a date movie.
I like all movies to me as date movies or something, But anyway, I didn't just want to be at my crib watching it like, But anyway, so for my watch, How to Be Smart with Money on Netflix. I just finished this.
I saw that.
You saw that? How did you think? What do you think about it?
I haven't watched it, but I've been seeing it pop up.
Okay, yeah. I think it's a really light, easy. I don't remember the full duration of the series right now, but they touch on the way that they kind of break into different typical or not atypical Americans issues with money and how to get smarter with it. Is a good context. Do they give you the answers to everything? No, but it's a good perspective. Okay, at least for me, it's like, okay, I know that I'm not here, but I could be here, and I didn't think about this and here. So just generalization. And then my last one is, not my last one. For my listen is a song called Munch by this artist from the Bronx called Ice Spice. So put that in your rotation. They are listening to that on constant repeat. When I was like taking the train during the days, because school starts right after Labor Day and I was still out there, every kid was on the train like rapping it with their friends and dancing on the platform. And I'm like, y'all go ahead and be happy.
She's so cute.
Cute.
I just pray. I mean, I ain't gonna tell her what to do. Do whatever make you feel beautiful, boo. But I just pray she keep her natural look. Like she just is so cute to me.
I think I've seen
her with sew-ins and
stuff.
I
think she's starting to transition into that bad
it
bitch
just makes
motif.
Her look,
she should.
It look no,
as
she's a bad bitch as is.
Yeah.
She's a bad bitch as
I feel
is.
like it makes her look like, no offense to the fair complexion girls, all the rest of them. Like, I like that she, like, with the little afro, like, I love remember.
Her look. It's so unique. She looks so cute. She thick. She look like she's shopping Rainbow. I love it.
No, not Rainbow.
Rainbow actually did a collaboration with Teflon. I was
Tail fire. But she looked like she shopping Rainbow. She just looked like I don't even know what a Bronx girl is. She just look like she from the Bronx.
She does.
Curly hair. She cute. She thick. I hope she keep it. I hope she don't turn into an industry bot.
Yeah.
And look like everybody else.
If she turns into an industry bot, what bot you think she's going to turn into? I say Lotto.
I mean, yeah, she already kind of looks like Lotto. Like in the face.
Oh, she is cute.
So hopefully she knows like this really sets her apart, her look. Like, I love when people have just a unique, identifiable look.
That's how it used to be.
A lot of these rappers, if you put them in a room together, I love y'all, but I ain't gonna know the difference. Like, y'all, sometimes y'all gotta be separate for me to know.
Yes, for sure. That's what I loved about the 90s and the more, I don't want to say more classic era, like we don't have some really dope artists that are part of this time, but having an individuality wherever that was, if you ain't have no hips, cool. If you had high cheekbones or whatever, or you had sunken cheekbones, it was like we loved you for your artistry. It wasn't about you being cookie cutter comparison to somebody else. And that's a whole other topic and episode.
Yeah, I mean, her music is not the most, Ice Spice is not the most compelling, but it's fun. It's cute. She's
putting on for a female drill.
It's something for the girls. I hope you keep your look, boo. You fine as hell. Like stay thick, stay cute. Keep your curly fro.
Yeah, I'm looking at her right now. She actually looks like she would keep her fro. For some reason, she looks like she's gonna keep her fro. Her body is amazing. Her body's insane. So
how old is this little girl?
She's like 20.
Okay.
She's so adorable. She's cute as a little button. All right, so is it my turn for Stream Watch Listen?
Yep.
Let's get it. Okay, I don't have munch. Munch. I was looking at munch. No, I literally don't have much. So shout out to Courtney's cousin who slid in the DMs and said that because of me, they are now binge watching Love Island.
That was my homegirl. Shout out Jessica.
Hey, Jessica. So I'm still watching it. I'm almost done. I know
Jessica already done.
I know, Jessica, you tired of her talking about Love Island.
I love it.
Episode after episode.
I know. Every day I'm trying to like watch one episode. So I think I have about 5 more episodes left. And then after that, I'm going to start watching Real Housewives.
Who do you want to win?
Of course, I want Zena and Timmy. Of course, I want Zena and Timmy to win. Like, I think I want them to win. Then I want Jeff and Naja to win, and then third place.
That's it. That's it.
It's only 2? Okay, cool.
No, I'm saying like who the fuck else?
Yeah.
Jesse and Deb.
So my listen is just still Beyonce's album. Like everything on her album is great.
Still?
Okay. Yeah, I love Beyonce's album. You won't break my soul.
You know what's crazy? You gonna be mad. I have not listened to the album since the first time I listened to it.
What? I live for that album. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So stream, and that's my watch, and then that's my stream, watch, listen.
All right. Thank
guys.
you for giving us the repeat.
I know.
What you've been giving us.
I know.
Get on her ass, Court.
Each week.
And then my phone died too, so I can't even find the other songs that I've been listening to. But I have been listening to a lot of Afro beats. But
you've been saying that.
I've been.
Did you hear anything new while you was in Houston?
Oh, I forgot. It's some song that they play in Houston. It's like some Houston song, but really they played F and F every 5 minutes.
Really? So I don't want to make the show even longer because I'm like, that's the type of shit I be thinking about Texas being when they say it's slow. Like y'all still playing it every 5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
It's a bop.
No, you gotta really think about what our niggas playing in the club for real. You get what I'm saying? Like it be like whatever's on TikTok, but then it's the same songs. You know, I used to go to the club and like, what the fuck is this? Like,
That's why y'all need to go to New York. Honestly, I didn't hear not one motherfucking track that is played in LA at all. Not at all.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
And Funk Flex is still on the radio, and he's like 94 years old.
He's a radio icon.
When he stops, I'm probably gonna not go back to New York because he really makes like radio a fucking like stand up show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would.
And no shade. You know, we got a DJ here, but it be these 10 songs.
Oh yeah.
10 songs, and it's like I just don't and like a DJ explained it to me, not to me on TikTok. Like, it's like you will play a song, and it's like, or somebody will request a song, right? And it'll be a song is like fire, or the DJ know it's fire. They play it. The crowd don't recognize it because they only be knowing the 3 seconds it's played in TikTok. Yeah. But that's okay. You gotta be in. You open do it enough where you get the crowd. Like, cause if I hear a song that's fire, whether I know it or not, I'm like, what the fuck is
exactly. We came to the party to party. Yeah. Not to be in this fucking sing along.
Yeah. I first heard way back in the day. I'm in love with the CoCo. I first heard it. I think I first heard it in the club. I could be wrong, but when I heard that, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Okay, exactly. That face,
whatever
like,
the CoCo is, I'm in love with it.
Back in the day, but anyway, I would love to hear discovering new music in club. I know it's hard for me because I be discovering new music and shit, but
yeah, you could be a DJ, Courtney, because your aux is crazy.
I say if Jones was like, "Do you think you could be a DJ for real, or your aux, or you just good?"
I mean, shit, go ahead and infiltrate the system. I learned how to be a DJ too, just because I know.
Girl,
like,
I'm 34. I'm not about to get into DJ.
Why not? You didn't hear Shirley Ralph when she sang?
Yes.
Okay, you right.
We could start DJing together and have Demi teach us.
Yeah, I'll bring all the equipment.
We would be such a dope dynamic DJ group because I'm gonna bring the East Coast reggae joints. Okay. Y'all could bring the Chicago joints. You could bring the eclectic sounds. Okay. Like
Courtney is if Courtney was a DJ, she's absolutely gonna bring some new shit you never heard of. I'd be in the car like, girl, what is this?
Right.
What the fuck is this?
I like hood shit though.
I know, and throw the hood shit in and mix it with the acoustic.
Some ass shaking shit.
Yeah. So we're gonna start for 2023. Our goal is gonna be. We're going to start DJing. Okay. Then we could do little DJ sets. Watch, stream, listen. And
we going to play what? It's one DJ console. Who going to DJ when?
Well, that could be part of our Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Look, Izzy is tired. She's delusional thinking of ideas.
No.
Anyway, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, the Convo the Pod, and YouTube. Please subscribe to us on our YouTube. We need to get our numbers higher. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And that is the episode for today of the Convo Podcast.
We'll see y'all next week.
Bye. Because you know how sticky it gets.